In our last video, you watched the Lindblad 7 load up and caravan down to Fredericksburg, Virginia, where we brought our bus filled with property, as well as one of the 3 motorcycles. If you didn't catch that video, you can go back and watch it. We also celebrated Thanksgiving with our best friends down there. But this is a little recap of that time, that trip from the month of November. Something about a motorcycle strapped to the back of a minivan that just works for me. But when all that was done, we headed back to Erie, Pennsylvania, where the sunsets are still beautiful. And we got to work taking down the QCL Moto Shop. I really thought I would have been more emotional through this entire process. But at the end of the day, the job needed done. And it was the next thing to start packing up, so I just got to work doing it. You actually see the green bike in frame here, so this packing session happened before our trip to Virginia. But regardless, here's some footage of the QCL Moto Shop coming apart. I learned a lot in this space. I had so much fun making it my own, calling it my own. We went through a lot of iterations. The workbench was in many different places. The toolboxes moved around, but this is where it landed and where we spent the majority of our time. And honestly, if it wasn't for the amazingness that is my next shop, I probably would have been more emotional. But when you see where we're headed next, which we cannot wait to reveal on this channel, you'll know why I was excited to tear this shop down and get the stuff moved to Grottos, Virginia. So I carefully climbed around, removed the signs, took down the flags, pulled stuff off the walls, and loaded boxes. Because it was time to move. Well, the green bike was in Virginia. Next would be the Cafe Racer. And so this is a little footage of Aaron and myself loading the 1977 Yamaha into the trailer. It's a long story, but this bike actually ended up coming out of this trailer and getting loaded in a U-Haul, and that's how it made its way to Virginia. But it was still fun to do Erin's favorite thing, which is push and lift heavy things with her husband. So we moved this around, got it loaded, gave it a test drive. It worked great, and Bennett did an awesome job on the cameras.
That was easier than the alternative.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy. Ready?
What are we doing now?
We gotta push that wheel.
Okay. Are we on it? Like we're pretty...
What? In line?
And after we got that done, it was like the very next day we woke up to 4 fresh inches of snow, which made the kids super happy. Preston got right to work on his usual tradition of making an igloo, and August and Charlie helped him with that. And then I got to work on a new project. I wanted a new, big, bad to the bone tabletop for our new home in Virginia. And so I recruited the help of a couple of friends from church. I bought some 2x6 and 2x10 material from Home Depot. And when you've got the right people on your team, you can even make Home Depot lumber look amazing. So check out this 7-foot, 8-inch by almost 4 feet wide tabletop made by my amazing friend Oz. And I was just happy to be his set of hands and help him. This is his awesome workshop. It was super fun to be out there one last time, make this tabletop, and then he helped me get it home to my basement, where I got to work staining it and then putting a bunch of polyurethane on it. So this is the bottom of it. We just sealed it up real quick. We tested one color in the middle, didn't really love it, so then we switched to a weathered gray and a couple quick coats of weathered gray, Varathane, also from Home Depot, and then wiped off with a rag. Turned out absolutely awesome. Created this look that we call tiger striping. I don't know what it's really called, but that's what we call it. And I actually did this when we moved to the home in Erie. It was a smaller tabletop, and it had a black stain on top, but it was fun to make a new gray one to go with the interior of our new home. And that turned out awesome, as you can tell. And then I got to work on coat after coat of poly, and we brought it upstairs to give it a few uses before we move it to Virginia. Well, then I did actually pick up a U-Haul, throw my Xterra on a trailer behind it, and had some friends help me load it, and we took so much stuff down to Virginia. It's just after 5 a.m. I got up at 4:30. I'm rolling down the road in this U-Haul, headed to pick up my buddy Cameron, and he and I are going all the way down and back in the same day with a U-Haul full of Lindblad 7 property, and we're towing my Nissan Xterra behind us, and that is also full of Lindblad 7 property. We're going to get everything emptied out into our new house down in Grottos, Virginia, and then we will be coming back the same day in the Nissan. So it's going to be a long one, but we're going to make it count. Pretty fun stuff. Let's go. All right, well, I picked up my friend Cameron, and we hit the road by 5:30 a.m. And we just started crushing miles. So this is a little bit of footage from that. We made great time. We were in our new driveway by noon on this day, so 6.5 hours. I think we made one stop for fuel and the bathroom, and then we kept on rolling. I really appreciate him jumping in and helping me pull this off. And we were super fortunate to get early access to our new home so we could store our personal belongings in the garage. That will be the future home of QCL Moto. And we were super surprised when we got there to find 4 inches of fresh snow had dumped on the Shenandoah Valley, and it looked a lot like home, to be honest.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a good coating on those roofs and
All right, well, we're not quite ready to do a full reveal of the house. We got to wait to close on it, and then we will do that. But here's a little bit of a sneak peek. You see the shop in the background, which is just amazing. And I had all the happy vibes when we pulled into this place. It was so fun to be back. We've been looking at it on the internet every single day, getting excited to move in. But this will be our view in just a couple short weeks. We can't wait to start 2026 in this space in Grottos, Virginia. Then, when we got back home, it was time to load up for the next trip. I was super fortunate that I had a bunch of time off work in between the 2 jobs, and so I've been able to run loads down there. So I'm headed back down there really soon, and then on to a very fun adventure to celebrate my upcoming 40th birthday. But my good buddy Tyler from across the street, my neighbor, came over one night, helped me get my Harley Davidson loaded into my trailer, and I'm gearing up for my next load down. Then all 3 bikes will be in Virginia, all the tools, the workbench. The shop is pretty much empty. The motorcycle lift is on this trailer as well. So we were in a really good spot as far as personal belongings. We just had 2 trips left with this trailer, and we would be ready to go. So we're doing what we can to keep this channel alive. We hope you're enjoying it. We have some super fun stuff coming your way, including a trip that I'm taking out to the West Coast. Can't wait to share that with you. But thanks so much for watching. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. and we will catch you on the next one. And just wait. Come in early 2026, we'll have the full reveal of the new house, the new shop, and so many awesome adventures to come. We'll catch you soon.